Hello, welcome back to another video. Today I am going to be showing you how to make a iron farm. So this isn't any old iron farm, this is an iron farm that works on peaceful mode. So it uses no zombie whatsoever. And it has two different areas where villagers can spawn golems, so you get double the efficiency. So it's kind of as efficient as a normal one anyway. And it's probably much more simpler anyway, so you could build this on your survival world anyway, instead of just building a normal one. But if you're actually going to be building a really big one, then I do advise using the zombie design. But if you're building a tiny one, then this one's perfect. So how it works is the villagers spawn golems in, they'll spawn in this area here. Same with this, except these guys spawn them here. They go across here, down into here, and then get destroyed by the lava. Really simple setup, pretty much similar to the other ones. And the iron gets collected in these two. Sometimes it goes in either one, it doesn't really make any difference really. And there you go, that's them spawning right now. They pretty much spawn at exactly the same time, which is really nice. So you do need 5 different villages. I feel like this village is just hiding. You need the other ones here as well. So you need at least 5, otherwise they won't spawn any iron golems. As like spawning iron golems without a zombie is a little bit different to spawning an iron golem with zombies. Or pillagers. You can actually use pillagers for iron farms too, so it is a bit different now and then. So I'm going to show you how to build this thing. The material list will be in the description below. Also, if you have any questions or any queries, I've got a Discord server you can go join and ask any questions in the area where it says ask questions. And also you can go down to the comment section. That's quite an old-fashioned way of doing it. I prefer to answer it on Discord just because you can send a picture and it's easier for me to help you, but it doesn't really matter too much. So anyway, I'll get on with the tutorial now, and make sure you don't mess up any of this, because like sometimes it can cause really big problems. Like the iron golem might spawn into the wall, so that's why we use walls here. Because if you use a normal block, the iron golem could spawn into here, and that's why we use walls. And also, you don't really need these blocks under here either. I don't know why they're there, but also you want to make sure that the villagers are perfectly safe from mobs. So that's why you don't build it too close to any cliffs or anything like that, or anything that it could be close to where mobs can spawn. So I'm going to show you how to build this. Okay, so first you're going to need your building blocks. So whatever building block you're using, I'm using smooth stone because I quite like the look of it, but you can use any building block you want. On my survival I normally use cobblestone, so you can use whatever you want. So first you're going to need to make the platform. So this is the little water chute that's going to move the golems into a small area here. So this is just going to be a free big area. You need to go 6 across like this. Then you're going to need 1 there, and you're going to need your hoppers. So actually let's replace that. Let's put a hopper here. So not like this, is a bit of a mess. So just have your hoppers across here. Now make a hopper going into here, and also just for additional storage, because you have 2 different areas producing, have an extra chest. Then you're going to need your 2 or 4 chests, and just place them in. You don't need too many hoppers for this bit. You literally only need this many, which is 4. So that's the easy part. Okay, now you're going to need to get your building blocks. Just place them across here, and also on the other side, like that. Now we're going to get the wall. We're going to place the wall. So I've done a sort of like a little change to the build a little bit. It doesn't change it too much, it just means you use a few extra walls and just glass here. This is to stop items from like getting stuck on top of the glass here. I did notice that. So you can just have it like this. It's a bit nicer. Now you're going to get your wall. You can keep this like that because it doesn't really make too much difference. Then water across here. And you have this sort of nice water stream going across here. So now we're going to need, you need to go 8 out like this. So this is the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we need to fill this whole area in, so fill it all flat. This is the spawning area for the golems to spawn in. You know, they're going to be pushed down with the water. We have it 8 wide, so it's a big enough platform for them all to spawn. And it gives them a nice area to spawn, even though they are coming to their death, so it doesn't really matter that much. So now we're going to need to make a wall across here. We're going to make it higher as well. There's not really too much reason for that. So pretty much what you're doing is just, you're going to replicate this on the other side. Okay? So just replicate this exactly to the other side. You can also put water here like that. And you can see that it stops here and it doesn't convert with that, which is really nice. So you just need to replicate this on the other side. Just a quick message to all my viewers that only a small percentage of my viewers, so you guys, are actually subscribed. So, you know, why not consider subscribing? It's free and you can always unsubscribe if you're unsatisfied. Also, you can kind of get inspired by different types of farm designs that I make, so you could see in your subscription feed that, oh look, Gecko X has uploaded a video on an iron farm, or a blaze farm, or a mob farm, or something that you might be interested in building but you don't know it yet. So, you know, you could need quite a lot of blaze rods. You don't know how to get a lot of them, and you see a blaze farm. That could help you quite a lot, and it could also help me, so why not? This is what yours should look like, so you should have replicated the same thing onto this side. So now we're going to get our walls. It can be any wall, and we're just going to make an extra layer up the top here. Not that, you don't need to waterlog that. And just have like a tool bit here. Now this to, what is this for anyway? This is just to keep the iron golems in. That's why I have the wall here. You don't need to do these corners because they can't get through here. I can't even get through here. See, look, I'm stuck. So, like, I don't think they'll be able to get through there anyway, so there's no point in having the corner bits in, and it also saves a few resources. You may be thinking, oh, it's nothing, but it's great to save resources. So now we're going to be making an area for the beds. You just need a bit of glass here. Now place your blocks in, like that. No, not that. These are going to be temp blocks, so these are only going to be here for a little bit, just while we place stuff in. Place it across here, like that. Break all this, because you don't need that. And so that's where the villagers are going to stay. Now don't put them in yet. Wait till you've put the other one in. So I'll do the beds first and then the glass. It doesn't really matter what order they go in. It just matters that they're there. So now we just place the glass in like that. And we've got our sections where the villagers will stay. So now we're going to need to get our villagers, so have them save somewhere. Do this during the day, it helps out. Now make sure you have all of them in before night, instead of doing it on different times, otherwise it can decrease the efficiency of the farm. So put them all in at on the same day. So I'm going to put them in like this. It's all in the same day. Make sure it's in the same day, otherwise it can decrease the efficiency of the farm by like a little bit, but it's still quite a big amount of iron you're missing out on if you don't do this. So do it all on the same day, it's my advice. So now we're going to be doing the killing chamber for the iron golems, so you can get your iron out of them. Okay, so you're going to need your signs now. So this is pretty much the last step. I know this farm's really simple. So just place a sign in there, there, there. This is going to hold on to the lava. Now place one there, and place one on top of that, like that. So that's going to hold the lava in, and the lava won't be able to go anywhere at all. So now this is your iron farm finished. I know, it's really simple. So now soon it will start producing iron. You have to wait a little bit, but this waiting doesn't really take too long. You just have to wait till it gets to night time. Once these villagers have slept and then it comes to morning, they'll start spawning golems in no time. So make sure to wait, so don't like build this and then think, where's my iron? You've got to wait, otherwise this farm will not produce anything until you wait. So I'm gonna do a little time lapse of this farm running, just to show you sort of how the golems spawn and how quickly they spawn. Now it's probably not gonna be an easy evaluation of how quickly they spawn, but it's definitely gonna show you how they spawn. So let's move on to that now. I hope you enjoyed that little time lapse of the farm running. So I'm going to show you how much it pretty much produced in that time frame. So it would have been spread out between these two chests. I don't know why it does that, it's a bit silly. I think it's like a random sort of like item moving or something. But in this item you've pretty much got a stack and 40, so that's really good. And in this one you've got 17, so if we put it all together, so you can pretty much make around 2 stacks of iron in, I think that was like half an hour or something like that. Yeah, so you could pretty much get more than 2 stacks in like less than half an hour, so that's really not bad at all. That's pretty much all you'd be needing anyway, so I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye, and I hope you enjoyed this farm anyway.